Good evening. How perfectly timed. A chill in the air, a drop in the temperature and a major price hike by the first of the energy companies to welcome in winter. SSE left many reeling with its plans to raise bills by more than 8%. Yes, that's 3 times the rate of inflation. The company said it needed to counter the increasing cost of wholesale energy, but the move plays right into the fight being played out daily now on the political stage. The Labour leader Ed Miliband pledged last month to freeze energy prices if he became Prime Minister. David Cameron denounced such an interventionist move as Red Ed and his Blue Peter economy. So what's the government's answer? And how will each side play out with the voter? Here's Andy Verity.
If you're an energy company announcing price rises in this cold political climate, don't expect a warm reception. Last year, it was this.
We will be legislating so that energy companies have to give the lowest tariff to their customers.
And last month, it was this.
The next Labour government will freeze gas and electricity prices until the start of 2017.
Too late to stop today's price rise of 8.2%.
We deeply regret the fact that we've had to put our prices up. We've held off as long as we could do.
SSE points the finger back at politicians, saying it would be fairer to the poorest households if taxpayers rather than bill payers funded their green initiatives.
The government charges are going up 13%, and our recommendation to get £110 off of everybody's bill is to put that into general taxation and take it off energy accounts.
After privatisation in the 80s for gas and the 90s for electricity, prices fell because the regulator insisted on it. But in 2002, price controls were lifted, and in the last 7 years, bills have more than doubled. If you're one of SSE's customers, you'll pay an average dual fuel bill, that's both electricity and gas, of £1,380 for the year. Here is what's burning a hole in your bank balance. Just over half your money, £689, goes to buying the energy on the wholesale market. Another £336 pays for sending the energy through the gas and electricity networks and into your home. Then you'll pay £115 to cover the cost of government obligations on energy companies, from installing insulation to subsidising wind farms, and £69 on VAT at 5%. That leaves SSE with £171 to pay for customer service, take a profit and pay dividends to shareholders. It's a rise of 8.2%. That's 3 times the official CPI measure of inflation. Why has it gone up by so much? Well, SSE says wholesale prices are up by 4% on average. The cost of piping gas and transmitting electricity is up by 10%. And the government schemes, as SSE have been keen to point out, are costing 13% more. What you have to delve into the numbers to find out is that it's SSE's share after paying for all that that's gone up by most, by 21%. SSE says it made a loss supplying energy in the first half of the year. Their directors think it's fair to get back into profit, and they did promise their shareholders 2 weeks ago they wouldn't be worse off, with dividends rising faster than inflation.
For the company, customer relationship is key. The customers are always put first.
SSE tries to win its customers' goodwill, but it knows it's a soft target for politicians, only slightly less unpopular than the banks. Its directors say they expect politicians to be lining up to condemn them, but with price rises expected from their competitors within days, they won't be condemned alone.